Hey, in this episode, I want to talk to you guys about building buzz around your release and around your songs. Let's go.
I spent the last 14 years playing over 1,000 shows, touring 22 different countries, and become a top 40 Billboard charting artist. I fired my record label to go out on my own as an independent artist to market and release my own music, selling thousands of albums and millions of streams. The question I always get is, how did I do it without a label and sell even more music? This podcast is here to show you the way. Join me and follow along as I learn, apply, and share marketing strategies to grow my music business and a loyal fan base.
So hey guys, I'm just going for my walk as I do in the morning, trying to get exercise. Had a horrible night's sleep, but just got to go after it anyways. Raising a new puppy. I tell you, I love that dog, and I hate that dog. If you've ever raised a puppy before, you know what I'm talking about. But I was in H&M yesterday because it was my wife's birthday, and we were celebrating with my daughter, and so I took her shopping and out for lunch and just had a really good time, and I saw this Metallica sweater that said some kind of tour on the back of it and had all the tour dates, and I thought, oh, that's awesome, and it's, I don't know what tour it was. I'm not like a Metallica fan or anything like that, but I thought it was really cool, and it made me realize that we did a tour shirt like that a long time ago, and it just happens to be the 10-year anniversary of the album that I did that shirt for. And so our idea is going to be to bring back a whole bunch of old t-shirts from the archive and put them on some new stuff, do some new designs, and do a 10-year anniversary release and really create some momentum and excitement about that. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is that I don't want to just whip this out. I'm going to do this with like a lot of buzz around it and excitement, and kind of like build up to it, and not just go, here it is. But I'm going to like do it like an album release, like Hollywood does, like building up the momentum of it and kind of peppering things out, teasing stuff. I'm going to get a remix done of one of the songs, and do a song like a re-release of the song, but a remix off of that album, because it happens to be one of my most popular albums as well, which is great. But the whole idea that I want to try to teach you today is that I'm not just going to whip this out and just go, oh, here it is. No, I'm going to do a big promotion around it and make it a big event. I'm going to really celebrate this thing. I'm going to really love on this thing. And that's what I feel like I've failed so many times at previously, and I see other artists. It's like we get something done, or we get an idea and we just whip it out there. And sometimes getting it out there is just is 90% of the deal. But like when you really strategize and think how you can make a real big impact and a big splash, that is so much better. Like there's this clothing company I really, really like called Val Christopher, and it's like just like a designer custom stuff where he like sews different pieces of clothes together and makes just some really crazy stuff, and I really like it. And he's got a new launch coming out, a new collection coming out, and so he's been putting out images of the new clothes and saying it's going to drop on this date, and like get ready and sign up for the release, and really building up excitement about this so that you're the first to know, because it's limited only. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do with this special merch line for this kind of 10-year anniversaries. It's going to be launching on this day. It's going to be limited time only, and then it's gone. And that's literally what a Kickstarter is, right? Like around your album. That's why you want to do limited items that you're only signing for a limited time, and you can only get certain things, and this is a special package, special pricing, and then when you take it away, okay? So it builds up the excitement. You got a bit of the FOMO in there, the fear of missing out, because it's limited time, limited quantity, and it's only for a certain amount of time, and it's just like it builds this so much momentum around it. And so That's what I encourage you to do with your songs. You know, your music videos, your lyric videos, everything that you release, make it a big event. Build up to it. Create the coming soon designs. Create the countdown images. Create videos talking about it behind the scenes. And don't just whip your amazing music out there and then go, oh, I'm on to the next thing, and then on to the next thing, and you never love on it long enough to give it life. You don't water it enough. You don't give it enough sunlight and let the thing grow. And then when we wonder why we have all these dead songs, and some of them are great songs that just never got the proper attention. You know, we have a song right now. It's doing really, really well called Light It Up. And it's just gotten some amazing organic momentum with Spotify. Got on some big Spotify lists, and you know, it's just organically really growing. But I need to put fuel on the fire to that. I need to be running it as a Facebook ad. I have sent it to a few radio stations, but I need to really love on it. But honestly, I've been busy with some other stuff. But like, I could easily just move on to the next song, or I can freaking shoot that thing to the moon, you know, because like that's the problem with this. Like we don't stay on something long enough to make it a hit. And a song doesn't just become a hit on its own. Like sometimes, like, yeah, sure, it's organically is growing and doing well, but why would I move on to something else? And we do have another song that I think actually is going to be even better, but why do I want to move on to that so quickly when I haven't given all my energy and created more buzz and excitement around this song? And so that's where the discipline comes in. That's where the focus comes in. And honestly, that is the main difference between an amateur and a professional, and really just an immature artist or just immature, you know, entrepreneur. You know, you haven't been in the game long enough, and you're just like you're a bit of a spaz, and you're just like and you're jumping around, and you know, there's just one artist I was trying to coach the other day, and like, oh my gosh, I could just hear it in the person's voice. It was just like they're jumping from this to that, and it's just like, dude, you need to just focus. And like in saying one thing didn't work, it's like it didn't work because you didn't focus on it long enough. And it was my music selling machine that I teach. And it's a real shame because there's so much talent there. And I'm not telling you whether it's a male or a female because I don't want to give the person away because, you know, I really want to see them kill it. But it's just, it bums me out because there's just so much talent there. There's so much ability. And it's just like, man, if you'd focus on one thing long enough and stick with it and learn it and figure it out. One of my students the other day emailed me. He's like, dude, I just got a bunch of sales through the night. This thing works. And I haven't even finished setting up all the other stuff yet, and I'm just so excited, and I got all these new email addresses, and it's like it's working. I'm like, dude, I know it works. Of course it is. But it just made me so happy. And if you want to learn how we're doing that, just go to smartmusicbusiness.com. And you can sign up for the free training, and then you can decide if you want to join the Music Selling Machine program, where I teach you how to build literally a music selling machine system that's selling your music 24/7, 365 days of the year. Man, is it ever exciting. I love the fact that I wake up now and I don't check my stupid Instagram or my Facebook. Not saying that I don't sometimes go in there and go specifically to watch a certain thing or check something like that's important, but I don't scroll. I do not scroll. I go in there maybe to share something from into Instagram stories from Spotify, but then I'm out. I don't check that crap. It doesn't make me money. I go to market there. That's it. I am not getting sucked into the Instagram labyrinth and the Facebook labyrinth. No, man, I'm staying off. It's been great. It's really helped me a lot. It's helped me really stay focused. And just killing it with work and just getting more stuff done. And I just, you know, if I want to talk to someone, I'll call them. You know, if I want to talk to someone, I'll email them. You know what I mean? I don't need to be looking at their fake highlight reel on Instagram. That's not even real. You know, and I'm glad. Like, it's funny. I was out with my family yesterday. Normally we would have posted a picture because we took this funny picture together of us all in the mirror, and it was super cute. And I was like, people don't need to see that. That's for my family. I don't need to share that and go, oh, well, aren't we such a perfect little family? And da-da-da-da-da. But anyways, I'm getting off track here. The main point of this podcast is create buzz, create momentum, make every event and thing that you do around your songs, your album, your merch, make some buzz, excitement, just like Hollywood does with movies. Okay, like I look at Billie Eilish, who sung the new song for the 007 movie. And they're just creating buzz around it and getting like a famous artist to sing this song. Like, it's a huge leverage point. They're basically leveraging Billie Eilish's audience to promote this 007 movie. And it's funny, I think the song's called Not Ready to Die, or I don't know what the heck it's called. But anyways, I heard that song by Billie Eilish or whatever. I heard about it and I was like, oh, is the movie out? And I went to see if the movie was out yet, and it doesn't even come out till like April. And so I was just like, okay. But like, that's what they're doing. They're creating buzz. They're creating momentum. They're creating excitement. People are talking about it. That's what you want around your music. And that takes money. That takes marketing and getting your music and your message out there. That takes slowing down and making everything you do awesome. Hey, I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. Join us over at fanbaseuniversity.com. Next coaching call is on the 12th and 24th of every month. Look forward to seeing you on there. Cheers.
So if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out this music industry, you want to go full time with your music, you want to get noticed on social media, or learn how to launch an album, an EP, or just get your music more marketed out there, I want to encourage you to check out my coaching program called Fanbase University. Every single month, I jump on the phone 2 times with my students and I coach them and I teach them how to market their music, how to get noticed, how to handle booking agents, record labels, and just get their music out there. Also, you get access to exclusive training, you get interviews with music industry professionals. If you want to find out more and not do this on your own, not struggle, because I've wasted thousands of dollars on my career and now I want to coach other artists. Check out my program, fanbaseuniversity.com, or click the link below to find out more info.